and today I thought I'd just come on for a little while I prep my fabric for the quilt pattern that I'm planning on doing this Sunday called Daydream Quilts. It's the last project that we got in the Sew Sampler box, so I will just wait a few minutes and see who comes on. Right now the video is live. It's Wednesday the 23rd, about 1:20. Hi Donna, how are you doing? Okay, there's the hi Laura. Hello Kim, how are you feeling? Did you go to the doctor? Hi Tiffany. Can I just say Zach? Sorry. From Michigan. Hi Lori. How's everybody? I'm going to move you over here so that lamp over there, just too much sunshine or too much light. And I'll sit down for a minute. Sure, might as well, right? I'm going to warm up my iron over here. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Do you like to quilt? Because that is what we are doing today. Actually, we're going to prep fabric. Hi, Brenda. Oh, being sneaky. You did go to the doctor. Labs tomorrow. Oh boy. Cold and sore throat. No fever. Oh yeah, you better eat something like chicken broth and a piece of toast if you can get that down. Gargle with salt water. That's what I always do. I gargle with lots of salt water when I have a cold. Warm salt water. Hi, Cindy. Tiffany is microwaving her lunch. What are you having, Tiffany? Here's my lunch. Can anybody guess what it is? Hi, Shirley. Egg and ham cheese muffin thingy. That sounds good. Something purple. Hi, Beverly. Yep, it is something purple. It's a banana with huckleberries, about a 3/4 of a cup of yogurt. It was about a 1/4 of a cup of huckleberries, but you know, actually a big scoop. A big scoop of huckleberries. And let's see, what else? Ginger, milk, and then I also put a couple of ice cubes in there because I like it to be real cold. Oh, cool. Zach says yes, he made his first quilt last year without a pattern, just cut out 5-inch squares. Awesome. That's cool. Hi, Judy. Anyway, it's my normal drink, huckleberry and bananas. It's good. I have it on my cup warmer, but my cup warmer's not on. Okay, let's see who I missed. Yes, honey is good for a sore throat. I like chamomile tea with honey in it. That's good. Hi, Dolinda. I heard that you go by D. Is that true? Oh, Listerine. I can't do Listerine unless it's watered down. That stuff just burns my throat. Well, that sounds good. I hope it's not too heavy for you, Kim. I wish you had somebody close by to help you. Oh, you do have a friend, don't you? A guy friend that comes over. Hot tea with honey. That sounds good. Good, Kim. Yeah, Tiffany, have you heard from anybody yet about your embroidery machine? Just an email from the wrong department so far? Oh, that's great. Yes, you can all call me D. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Hi, Patty. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Melina. Hello, Kathy. Did you get your lunch? Oh, really? Tiffany, oh boy, a start to finish t-shirt quilt. Oh, he is, Kim? Oh, gosh, that sucks. That's a long ways away. Hi, Linda. Let's see, we got 17. No, it doesn't really matter how many people we have. So I'm going to spray all my fabric. Becca from Sew Becca and I are going to do the Daydreams quilt pattern. And this came out of the Sew Sampler box from last time. Oh, 26? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I see now too. Anyway, and I want to be ready for Sunday. I'm not gonna, you know, I want everything pressed and cut and ready to go. So so I thought I'd just come on and visit and do that if you had any questions. I'm using the fabric that came in the box is called Beautiful Day by Corey Yoder. There's Corey. And then these are the fabrics. Very pretty. And I showed you those in the Sew Sampler live unboxing. Hi, Jacqueline. So there's those. And then I picked out some other fabrics that are on the gray side, because this pattern has gray blocks in it too. So I need to decide which one of these. I'm not going to use both, I don't think. Although I could mix it up. I'll have to think about that. And then my background fabric is going to be this white with pink, pink leaves, swirly leaves, you know. And I know it's hard to see that pink. Hi, Cindy. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. But it did brighten the camera up when I did that. That's weird. And I have my project box. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot are my my labels. They're all downstairs, I think. Shoot. Okay. Well, first thing I can do is the pattern I'm doing. You could either do the mini quilt, which I think is what Becca's going to do, or you could do the lap quilt. I thought about just doing a table runner or wall hanging, but I think I'll just go ahead and do the big quilt. Yeah, I think it's going to be really pretty. And so I'm going to, it says for the lap quilt that you need 12 fat 8s, and that's what these are. Came in the box. And the quilt is going to be like 61 by 61. And then I need close to 3 yards of background, 5/8 yard of accent, 1 1/4 yards of border, and 5/8 yard for the binding. So what I could do, like both of these are a yard, so I could save one of them for the border and one for the blocks. I think I might do the polka dot one for the blocks and this one for the border. Thanks, Cindy. So I just picked these fabrics out of my stash. I went shopping in my own stash. All right. Make sure this on stream, that's not going to work. Okay, that's good. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? So, I like to starch my fabric pretty well before I cut it. So that's what I'm going to do, is just starch all this, and then I will cut it. Sometimes I make my own labels, but I have those these from the back quarter shop. The only thing about those is you have to use binder clips or something to clip them on. Yeah, well, thanks, Zach. We're going to do the sew along on Sunday, and it'll be on my channel, I guess, and my normal time that I come on Sunday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's when we'll start sewing this all together. Well, I got this starch at the dollar store. Is that where I got it? No. Where did I get it? Might have been a fabric store. Anyway, no. I got it at the drugstore. That's where I got it. They had it in their 50-cent basket. So I just paid 50 cents for it, and I figured, you know, it seems to work okay. And they also had this starch in a can. This one works really well. It makes it a bit stiffer than the liquid one. And I got these for $1. They were doing a closeout. So I'm just going to start with this one, and see how it goes. If I wanted it a little heavier, then I'll use the one in the can. And sometimes I use Best Press. I like Best Press, but I ran out, and I haven't ordered anymore. So I figured I'd use these up. And it's non-clogging fresh scent with a crisp finish. Just by Power X. You know, I have never really seen this before, but it's manufactured by Custom Solutions, Lee Summit, Missouri. Made in the USA. Woohoo! Hi, 1914. Hi, Geraldine. Sorry, I kind of have a cough today. Joann's for me is like 3.5 hour drive just to get there. So I don't go to Joann's very often. The only time I go there is if my husband's heart doctor is in that same town in Lewiston, Idaho. And that's the only time we go there. And so when we go there, what's in the bottle? Starch or this? This is my drink. This is spray starch. Anyway, that's the only time I ever get to go to Joann's, and so that's like once a year. And that's the only time I get to go to Walmart too. And I say get to, I don't necessarily want to go. I don't like driving 3.5 hours to get somewhere anymore. So it is a long drive. I only like to do that drive if there's two of us, you know, to take turns driving. Okay, I think my iron's hot. Press these and visit, and then I'll cut them out. Really pretty fabric. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So what is everybody else working on today? And then I will just lay them over here to cool off and dry. Hi, Marla. Hi, Patty. You have a storm moving in fast? Oh boy. It's a beautiful day here today. It's like 60 degrees out. And I thought I'd come on earlier than 2 o'clock and just come on for about an hour maybe. And then I can go for a walk afterwards with the dogs. Take the dogs for a little walk. Try to get out there on these nice days when we have them. It's really pretty fabric. I don't think I showed you this one. Isn't that pretty? Wish I had this for the back border. That'd be nice. I might be able to order it. Let's see. That's bigger. I need a shelf. Need to put you guys on the shelf. Oh, I should have brought my project up. I did a bunch of hand sewing last night, going back and working on that hexie quilt. Does anybody remember my hexie hand sewing project that I've been working on for, what's it been, about 8 months now? But I don't work on it that often. Last couple of nights I've been working on it. Got quite a bit done. Let's see. I'll try and read what. Tim said, I starched a bunch of foundation blocks for string blocks yesterday. Got 3 made. Cool. Okay, Tiffany's going to listen while she long arms. Okay, Tiffany, thank you. Patty's making cupcake pin cushions. Oh, I bet those are cute. Amy says hello. Hello, Amy. I just woke up from a nap and I got all the fat 8s cut for Sunday earlier. Awesome. Now I'm picking background and accent colors. Cool. I'm glad you're going to sew with us, Amy. Hi, Mary Jane is doing Yvette's spring box. Ooh, I bet that's pretty. One heck of a storm came through, huh, Lisa? Oh, no. Delinda says not much, maybe FPP and cut fabric prep for my upcoming retreat, but I'm tired. Didn't sleep much last night and went to work. I didn't sleep very well last night either, but I didn't have to go to work this morning, so that's good. Ooh, Kim says it's 39 there. All right. I can understand that, Marla. That happened to me when I did my mom's quilt, too. But I did finally go back to it, get it done, because I thought, you know, I could snuggle up with it. And it would make me feel good. And it was just a little lap quilt for her to put over her legs, you know, when she's out in the living room, so. Hi, J-Bad. How's it going? Oh, I know, Marla. I miss my mom really bad. It's been like 6 years. And then my dad just passed away in December, so. It's sad losing your parents when you love them. I don't feel like I had enough time with either one of them. But especially my mom. My dad was 81. And he was hurting pretty bad. He was miserable the last couple of years. He was in so much pain. They couldn't do anything for him. No surgeries or anything like that. Because he had an aneurysm right here. And he had it repaired like 15 years ago or so. And the mesh that they used wasn't really the best kind to use. Anyway, they couldn't go back in and do anything about it because he was in such poor shape. So he just had to be careful. I actually was surprised that he lived as long as he did. And I think he just really missed Mom. You know how it is. Really pretty fabrics. This ought to cheer you up. And it's nice and soft too. I actually like to starch the back of the fabric instead of the front, just in case there's something on my iron that I don't catch, you know. There shouldn't be. It should just be starched. It's not too bad. Okay, I have got to go get some water, you guys. I'll be right back, okay? It won't take me but a sec. I need the cup. And when I use steam, this is the point where I use it, is this pre-ironing. Once I make the blocks, once I cut the fabric and do the blocks, I don't use steam. I just use a hot, dry iron. But the steam helps get those stubborn creases out, you know. And I like the sound of a steam iron. Hi, Wendy. 87. And your mom was 83. Oh. Yeah, my dad passed away like 5 days after my sister's birthday. I'm glad he didn't on her birthday. That would have been terrible. But still hard for her. I need to go see everybody. So I just have one brother and one sister now out of 8 of us. Pretty sad. So I try not to think about it, especially on live YouTube. I have that Oliso, Oliso. So it's You know, goes up and down. I really like it. I've had it for like about 4 years and it works great. The only problem is that bad knuckle I have right there. Whatever I grab, everything like rests right on there. It really hurts. Like to vacuum or any of that stuff. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, Nancy says only one sister and one brother. There was 6 of us. Wendy wore out 2 of these irons. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's nice, Marla. That's really nice. I usually let it steam out completely, you know, where there's no steam coming out on steam anymore at all. So it kind of cleans out all the crap that's in there, if there's any in there. And that seems to work for me. You know, like once a month, I just leave it on steam and keep using the steam and till the steam's all gone. And then fill it back up. My iron really needs cleaned. Looks like I got a bunch of starch on the side of it there. What have you been doing, Willa? You been outside? It's so warm outside today, we decided to, even though I don't think 60 is that warm, but it's warmer, we decided to open the doors up and kind of air out the house so the dogs can come and go as they please. So they're having a good time. They like it when you do that. Let's see, think of anything else that's been going on. I had a few days where I didn't feel very good, but I feel pretty good today. I hope it lasts. Really makes me appreciate the good days. Ooh, look how bright red that is. Ooh, pretty. Okay, last one. That's what my dad kept saying about my mom, Mary. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. I know, I think about my mom every day, and my dad too. No, I'm not spraying with water. I'm spraying, Lisa, I'm spraying with starch. Starch. Oh, I guess I missed you leaving, Patty. Thanks for coming on. Okay. Well, hello, Colleen. How are you doing? Feeling any better? You're welcome. Okay, Mary. Thank you, Colleen, for the reminder. Thumbs up. It's very sunny here, Marla. It's beautiful. Your dog has the same. Oh, my dog has the same name as your mom? That's funny. Well, her name is Wilhelmina. That's her official name. But I'm not going to call her Wilhelmina. That's too long. So I call her Willa. And my husband calls her Wilson. I don't know why. But she comes to either one. It's funny, my husband and I, we give our dogs names, but then after a while, you start coming up with nicknames for them, you know. Does anybody else do that? Give your animal a nickname? Of course, I got Willa from a lady that couldn't keep her anymore, and Willa was 2 at the time. Okay, it's break time. Break time for just a second. Oh. I'll move these out of the way, and then, all right, so what do you guys, well, I'll see if I can catch up here first. Oh, wow. One of you, Kim's geckos died yesterday. She's gecko setting for her daughter Rachel. Yeah, I was wondering about how they would do moving them. I would think they were pretty sensitive. Hello, Dorlyn from Colorado. Yeah, I don't want any more snow either. I'm just going to try and go through these real quick. Uh-oh. Kim said she got an extra artificial plant to put in with the geckos, and they all checked it out before she got the lid back on the container. I bet they liked it. Can you put in real plants in with them? Wendy said her cat's name is Winston, but I call him Fatson. Is he fat? Must be a fat boy, huh? Okay. See, I guess it is normal. Kim nicknamed one of her dogs Pooh. Hello, Susan. She finished sewing a baby quilt top yesterday and sewing another today. Awesome. You nickname your dog No. Hi, Ella. How are you today? Colorado Springs. That's a beautiful place. Susan had a cat whose nickname was Hoover. Sucked up his food like he was a vacuum cleaner. That's funny. Sometimes I call Willa, I give her a middle name too, like Willa May. You know, come here, Willa May. And our dog, Annie, I call her Annabelle. Hello, Annabelle. Hi, Patricia. How are you today? Tiffany calls Thumper Fat Cat. You could call him Chubbo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Kim, if it was certain kinds of plants. So, okay, I think I made it to the bottom. You're back. Welcome back, Patty. That's your mom's full name? Oh, now, come on. Really? Wilhelmina? Are you serious, Zach? Hi, Terry. I'm just ironing fabric for the project for this Sunday. That came in the sew sampler box. So Sunday live at 2 o'clock. Becca and I are going to be sewing this project together. So come check us out. And I think Becca is getting her fabric ready too. So which one do you think I should do for the blocks in the middle? The inside of the quilt. Number 1 or number 2? 1 or 2? And it'll be for the light gray blocks that are inside. This one has polka dots, and this one has stars on it. So 1 or 2? Yes, Terry, 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 1? 1. Okay, I got a lot of 1s. I see a lot of 1s. Okay, we'll go with 1. Thank you. All right, so how much fabric do I need for that? I'll just probably iron the whole thing. Oh, this is nice. They show you a picture of how to cut your fabrics from a fat 8. So that's really nice. Check it out. I like it when they do that. Very helpful. And they give you the numbers for a mini or lap. What I like to do is highlight the amounts that I need from that section. So let's go down, highlight that. That way I don't get it mixed up, you know. Otherwise, I'll keep looking back over here on this other side where it says, if you're doing the mini size, cut this many. And if you're doing the lap size, cut this many. So I'll just highlight the lap size. And the other thing I like to do is I really read through the pattern really well before I start cutting. Or try to. Oh, I see. Okay. See, I thought we were doing like different blocks, but, or like this would be different blocks, but I think it's part of the existing block, I think. Let's see. To look further down. Yeah. Making 4 patches out of this. And then this would also be the cornerstones. Okay. This looks pretty easy, really. And Amy's using a marbly sage green for the accent. I almost did that. I had a green picked out. Because I was thinking about doing green, a really light green for the background. But I didn't have enough yardage to do that. So I'm just going to use that pink. Because this, I got this, you know, from So Yeah, and it looked different on their computer, and when I got it, I was like, what am I going to do with that? So, I'll be cutting it up pretty small, so it should be all right. We'll see what it looks like. I might end up not liking it. Hi, June. How you doing? Yeah, my dad gave all us kids nicknames too. 9-inch blocks, 7.5 by 7.5. And then when you put 4 of the blocks together, it will measure 16.25 by 16.25. Oh, okay, Zach. Oh, Willa May. Okay, that's funny. It's a small world. I think Willa May is a pretty name. That's why I use it, because I love my dog. Marla was Tubby. No, it's not too small. Amy said, I think the gray with polka dots will make a good accent color. I thought about the gray, but remembered I had this new hue green left over and should be enough. Using white for the background. Cool. Hi, Ellen. I'm not going to tell you what my nickname was, but yeah, my dad gave all of his kids nicknames. And then if anybody but my dad called me that nickname, it was fighting words. Yeah, I don't mind it so much now, but I didn't like it when I was a kid at all. Kathy said she nicknames all her animals too. Oh, I have used the wrong measurements before too, Terry, so that's why I do that now. I know it'll mess it up for later when, if I decide to do the other size, but. Or I could take a Post-it note and cover that one side up. Sometimes I do that too. Okay, I'm gonna iron this one. I got about a yard of it looks like. And my ironing board's not too big, but I'll just roll it down there and then roll it forward. Works well enough. My big ironing board broke, so stuck doing this for now till I get it fixed. So is anybody going to have a garden this year? My husband and I are talking about it. When I lived in Oregon, I had a garden every year. But the winters up here are so long. Plus, there's so many deer and elk that if you want to have any plant outside, you better have it caged up really good. I'm spraying that block back there. I better move it. Anyway, so we're thinking about doing a greenhouse. That'd be the only way I could have a garden here, because you never know when the temperature is going to drop. I keep spraying this, so I'm going to move it. Hopefully it stays up there. So I just got to think about what I want to plant, what I can. I wish I could have fruit trees up here. I would have planted a lot of fruit trees when I first moved up, but it just gets so bitter cold. I don't know, because I would plant, like, especially peach trees. Those are my favorite. Might have to go to my friend's place in Oregon this summer, or when the peaches are ready, and she's got to have 25 peach trees at least, all different kinds. I like the cling free. Go over there and pick me a bunch of boxes so I can can them, and then also I could pick raspberries. She has raspberry plants too. Go raid her garden. She has like a whole acre that she does in her garden. Can you imagine? But she cans a lot. And there's only 2 of them. But she does share. So I'm thinking I'm going to plant potatoes, carrots, the normal things, you know, for salads, radishes, lettuce, stuff like that. I'll be right back. I'm going to go hang this up. Kind of let it dry a little bit, and then put this away. Then I'm going to cut this background fabric down to 3 yards. I'll start with that. And maybe I'll just go ahead and read the comments. Let's see, where was I? Well, that's funny, Ella. My dad would get confused because each of us girls' name started with a T, so it was Tracy, Teresa, Tammy, and he'd get to hollering, and he would go, "Whoever you are, get over here." You know? Well, he'd say, "Get your ass over here." My brothers were luckier. Their names were totally different. So he didn't get those 2 confused. And then we have the same initial for our middle names. Right, Terry, use a different color pen to mark the next time. Yeah, if I decide to do the smaller one. Yeah. Wow, 23 grandkids. Awesome. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for the thumbs up. Your grandpa called you Teddy Bear? Oh, that's sweet. Okay, let's see. Your grandpa called you Butterball? My grandmother on my mom's side used to call us Hanyakins. Jill Lynn says she started seeds last Sunday indoors, and they have a tall electric fence around their garden to keep the deer out. Yeah, we would have to do that, but I would still have to cover a lot of things most of the year, all summer, at night, because you never know when the temperature's going to drop down here. So anything that, like lettuce, you know. Purple potatoes and corn, very small area to plant. Oh, Sandra, do you plant out on the balcony or like in pots? I might do corn. Oh, that sounds good, Mary. Mary has a little side yard, so she can do raised vegetable beds. So she plants peppers for her son and tomatoes for her and herbs for everyone. That sounds good. Kim can't plant because of her apartment management. Oh, really, Laura? They're picking cherries already? Wow. I had a cherry tree too. I had two of them. They were awesome. You had to be careful though. The birds usually got to them first. No, I didn't make any huckleberry jelly yet. I just been drinking it. I'm going to want to wait until I get closer to August. I think that's what I'm going to do. To see how many huckleberries I have left. Or if I run out of jam from last year, then I'll make some. Ooh, Brussels sprouts. That sounds good. Hi, Heather. How you doing, girl? Get their animals' names mixed up? That's funny. I used to when I had 4 dogs, but now that we're down to 2, it's not so bad. That's funny, Terry. Oh, yeah, zucchini. I'll do that. Where do I live? I live in northern Idaho. Well, it's not like way northern. I live southeast of Grangeville, Idaho, in the mountains. So if you look up Grangeville, you'll kind of see where we're about 3 hours south of Lewiston and 5 or 6 hours north of Boise. Oh, cool, Tiffany. Got her quilting done and now she's going to do the binding. Yeah, I had a nice big garden in Oregon, and I could start sometimes in late February. I would plant lettuce and radishes, but I had like little covered cages that I could put over them, so it worked out pretty good. It would have to get really cold for me to lose a crop, and it was, just lettuce and radishes, so it was no big deal. Having weird weather, Laura? Mission Valley? Hmm. Heather is anticipating a bad day tomorrow, but making progress. Uh-oh. We don't want no bad days, Heather. No bad days. I plan ahead for bad days. Anybody else plan ahead for bad days? I mean, for like cooking wise. Like, well, I don't feel good. I don't feel like cooking. Let's have pizza. or sloppy joes or tacos, you know, or something that I put in the refrigerator frozen. Okay, I'm going to cut. This is a 5-yard cut. Boy, this one cut on here is really bad. Anyway, this is 5 yards, so I'm going to cut 3 yards off or thereabouts. And I just, let's see, I just do this like that. One. This, I got more, I can always cut more. 2. 3. Cut it on that line. That'll work. I usually like to put these on the big boards that you get from the quilt store, the bolts, but I haven't been to town lately to get more. One fabric shop will give me all of them that I want. And I don't ever throw them away. I just reuse them. Look at how they cut that one piece there. That's really bad. Whoever cut their fabric didn't do a very good job. That can't be the end of the bolt, but oh. Now I need to iron this a little bit. I'm not pressing the seam, I'm staying away from it. Like I should put that down there. I need to get my big ironing board back. I have it down at the place where we sew. There. There. That's a little better. So I need to go get that and bring it home. I like to have the regular size ironing board for big projects. My big pieces of fabric, I mean. Let's see. So I'm thinking probably gonna try and keep track of what's going on otherwise, and I might try and get some things started out in this other. We have a different shed that has kind of like the same type of siding you would see in a greenhouse, and I kind of did a bunch of stuff in there last year to prepare it for that, for growing. So I think I might go to town next week and get me a grow light or a lamp or something with a temperature switch. So so it won't get, you know, like to freezing. And my husband's like, "Where are you going to get your dirt for the greenhouse?" I'm like, I pointed out to the woods. I'm like, we could get it from anywhere, you know. If I get it soon enough, then I cover it. Anytime I get like landfill type stuff, anything like that, I just cover it with black plastic for like 3 weeks or so and let it kill all whatever is in it. And then I'll add in fertilizers back into it. And when I had a garden, I had chickens, so, you know, I had fertilizer. I always added the chicken fertilizer in at the end of the season, so it would have time to, you know, sit all winter. Because chicken poop is pretty hot. It's a hot fertilizer, so you got to be careful with that. Okay, there's that. Just moved it out of my way. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, 2:30. Oh, Terry. Okay. I already typed this above, but I think you missed it. So yeah, sent me the fabric that you got that I thought I didn't win. Oh, cool. The one with the eggplant color as one of the bundles. Oh, cool. Happy. Happy, happy. Okay, Cam. Yep. Yep. Real chicky poo. And then some of my other friends that did gardens, they would come over and clean out the chicken coop so they could have the fertilizer. And I would save my feed bags, you know, or they would save their big bags, and they just shovel all the poo into the. There's 22 watching. There's 20 people here. Still spinning on my other device, so I don't know if it's still live or not. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, there I am. Okay, good. Boy, that was a long time. The internet dropped for some reason. Thank you, Zach. Thanks, Kim. Okay. Yeah, but that's the longest I've ever buffered. That was a long time. I'm surprised it came back onto the same live. Weird. Well, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes anyway. Appreciate that. Okay. Um, let's see what I got to cut. Boy, I got a lot of cutting to do. 60, then 108. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let me hit the live here. There, there. Okay. That's funny, Mary. I said the same thing about 10 times. Oh, really? That's funny. Put it in the feed bag and take it home. Put it in the feed bag and take it home. Put it in the feed bag and take That's funny. I'll have to go back and watch that. Um, yeah, and then she had this big round um, sifter, and so she would take the bird poop and put it in that sifter and sift out all the feathers and all that. She's very meticulous type person, you know. Like I wouldn't do that. I just threw mine all in the garden, feathers and all, you know. And but she picked every feather out of hers. It was funny. And she had nice, really nice fertilizer after putting it through the shaker and all that. I just threw mine on top and then I would use the rototiller and till it in. And then I would cover the whole thing with black plastic and just leave it there all winter like that. That's how I did it. Okay, Ella, have a good night. Oh, no. You have to get up too early. Sweet dreams. Anyway, I don't have any chickens now, but I think there's some people around town that have chickens, so I might be able to get some fertilizer from them. My neighbor does have horses. You guys ever used horse manure in your garden? Oh, Marla went out and came back in too. Hi, Sandra. I really miss having chickens. I loved having chickens. I used to go sit outside and work in my flower beds and stuff like that and watch the chickens. And I had beautiful flower beds. I really miss those too. Everything I try to do here, the deer or the elk get it. Even when I planted irises, and irises are supposed to be elk proof, but and in a way they are, but when you plant something new, the elk are very curious of, hey, there's something new over there. What's that? Let's go check it out. So they all go over there and they pull the plants back up. And oh, I was so mad because I had brought a whole bunch of irises with me from Oregon. I mean, I had tons of irises everywhere. And so I just brought like 10 of each one, and the elk killed them. Supper time. Sounds good, Brenda. Your grandparents used horse in their garden? It can burn your plants. Yeah, I'm offline again. Gosh darn it. I guess I'm having internet problems, you guys. I wonder if I should go ahead and go. My little clippies are falling out too, driving me crazy. Um, Horse is best for rhubarb. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know about that. Cooking, cook the eggs like omelets and freeze it. Wouldn't that make it kind of rubbery? Although some companies do that, right? I don't know, maybe. They are good? Okay. I believe you. I don't eat uh, eggs just on their own, like they got to be in something, like a cake. Okay, let's see. You would get the horse over the chicken. It'd probably be easier to break up the horse over the chicken. Um, oh, awesome, Heather. Heather had a friend drop by this afternoon and brought her a birthday present, the Egg Money Quilt book. Awesome. When is your birthday, Heather? Is it today? Happy birthday. Elephant poo. Ooh. Elephant poo. Okay, done. I read those up there. Okay. Oh, really, Susan? Her granddad used chicken and cow manure. Tomorrow. Happy birthday, Heather, tomorrow. Awesome. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Heather. What do you have anything planned? What are the kids doing for you? Bye, Kathy. Terry said she's eating dinner and we're talking about poo. Yeah. Well, at least we're talking about gardening and how poo relates to gardening. We're talking about manure, fertilizer. Uh-oh, Marla's freezing. I'm thinking about going and getting me a cup of tea too. And it's funny, I have the heater on up here, and I think the door's still open downstairs. That's probably not too smart. Oh no, really, Kim? Her buffalo ate every one of her tulips and daffodils. That would have made me mad too. Yeah, I'm allergic to eggs too, but every once in a while I can get away with eating one, but I got to put milk in it, and I usually just eat a half of one and give the other half. I do like a scrambled egg, and I give the other half to the hubby, and he eats it. Okay, I think I'm done there. Ooh, oh, that sounds good. Dee is having tea and peach pie. Oh, that sounds, the whole meal sounds good. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have milk either, but milk isn't as bad as eggs. Well, I bet you learned your lesson there, Kim. You next time you planted your daffodils and stuff, you moved them away from the buffalo. Okay. What else you guys want to talk about? All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Been on here for about, what, an hour and a half? Got to take the dogs for a little walk. Then I'll finish cutting this. Oh, you never planted them again? That's a bummer. I have some tulips and daffodils that come up on their own, and they're just kind of sporadic out in the yard. And I have a lot of wildflowers that come up, so, and they come up different parts of the summer, so that's good. But some of the plants I brought with me from Oregon have made it. I have a few columbine. I love my columbine. That purple one and a yellow with orange color, yellow with pink. Maybe it is. They're beautiful anyway. No, I didn't. All right, hold on. Don't leave yet. I did. No, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. I got a Happy Meal. I was actually going to show it on Sunday, but I'll do it right now, and then I can show it again on Sunday. Yes, I got Happy Meal. Look what I got in the mail yesterday. It's an art quilt book. And one of you awesome viewers named Heather sent this to me. Wasn't that nice of her? She got this at a quilt show, and so she actually met the author, and she had the author sign it. So it says, to TeresaLouise from Susan. Isn't that nice? It was so thoughtful. So thoughtful. Yes. So it's all about starting and doing your art quilts and different techniques. She sent it to me because she thought, it would help me with my art quilting, which I'm sure it will. And it was awfully sweet of her. She's so sweet that's just so kind. To think that you're at a quilt or an art show or a quilt show and something catches your eye and you actually think of somebody else. Oh, you don't know how much that means to me. I just think that's just so sweet of you to think Teresa would love that book, and then to get it for me and to send it to me. That's awesome. That's like the heater thing over here for my tea. So sweet that you guys consider me like that. So I went and looked through it last night, and there's some beautiful projects in here. Really good book. So very happy to have it, and want to finish reading up on it. Her techniques, and she talks not just about fabric, but using thread and, what kind of thread, glue, what kind of glue. So, and going off your own photos, and she looks like a really nice person. Here she is. In her winter coat. Funny Mary. Yes, she must like me. Ha ha ha, we all do. It was very thoughtful of her. Oh, I love it, Heather. It's awesome. I wish I would have known your birthday was tomorrow sooner. I'd have sent you something. So, anyway, that's just great. I appreciate it. So, let's see. Yeah, Terry, I don't get the flu shot either because of eggs, but when was it? October, I asked them if they had any that didn't have eggs, and they did, which they don't every year. And so they have me on the list. So I went ahead and got the flu shot, and that one didn't bother me near as bad as the one with the eggs. So that was good. But I do it more for my husband than myself. I don't want him to get sick. He doesn't have a spleen. And so when he gets sick, he gets really sick. I mean, I don't like getting sick either, but I really don't like him to get sick. Okay. Well, I'm going to write it down now that I know when it is. Look out next year. Yeah, it is terrible for him. Like I said, when he gets sick, he can't really fight it. Got to put him on antibiotics right away. So, okay. Do we have anything else? Kind of about 40 people here. Okay, so get your fabrics cut out if you haven't done it already. And if I have time, I might even start making some of those blocks. Because you know how it is on a live? It's really hard to get a lot done, especially a whole quilt. So, all right. Any other questions? I'll wait just another second here. Let's say goodbye to everybody. And one more time. Where's the pattern from? It's the one from Sew Sampler box. So if you don't get the Sew Sampler box, then because this is exclusive for the Sew Sampler box, so sorry about that. Okay, bye, Maria. Well, you can still come sew with us on Sunday, Terry. Thank you, Zach. Was very happy to see you join our little group here. Get some rest, Kim. Yeah, then you just got to watch. Well, you can make your own project. Make it your UFO day. Okay, I'll see you Sunday. Ooh, that was getting pretty thick. All right, thanks for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed our little conversation. Be sure and give me a thumbs up on your way out. Be sure and subscribe too. It doesn't cost you anything. Make sure that little bell is rung. And, all the things. Do all the things. All right, go enjoy your day. Bye, guys.